Right, three, two, one. We are live. Hello, everyone. So, what is the potential of this venture? Actually, you probably always seen me coming live at you all the time, and you probably ask question in your head, "What is this cadet doing? Bringing all these people all the time, different faces. What is actually this doing?" Well, we're doing this for you guys. We want to inspire you that there is a better way. We want to share with you this blessing to you because we've been here. We have changed our life for the better. We changed thousands and thousands lives, so we want you to have this option too if you're willing to open your mind. So yeah, the potential is what we are going to talk this time. So then if you want to know a little bit more about this, maybe you would like to stay with us till the end of this video if you're catching us live. To those who watch replay, thank you so much for your time. Please know that you are appreciated. I am so glad to be able coming live again at you with these beautiful ladies and gentlemen here. I'm
Thank you.
so grateful they're saying yes to my invitation. So yeah, if this is your first time see me online, hello. My name is Kadek Rahani. I'm originally from Bali, Indonesia, but actually been living in Perth, Australia. But have if you've been following me, then you know that I've been on unlimited holiday. This is almost a year now. So I'm here for my mom. She needs physical support, mental support, financial support. So I am beyond and forever grateful that I have found the right path to this venture that allows me to do just this without having any other headache trying to find other job in here, which is really hard at the moment with the economy restarted again. Okay, I believe we are live on all pages, not in the UK. Sis Maris is really humble to just supporting us, which is awesome. I appreciate your time. So, okay,
Yeah.
let's share our story. I'll ask you first, Sis Mate. Mate, okay. Tell us your story, please.
So straight into the meat, okay? So hello, good morning from the UK. It's actually 11 o'clock, 11:03 here in the UK right now. It's very sunny but very cold. We are in the freezing, I think, temperatures at the moment. But hello, everybody, whoever is watching from any of the pages of my colleagues. I just wanna greet you all happy a good morning, and at the same time I want to encourage you to stick with us to the end. Now I want to share my story because I hope that someone out there will resonate and will be encouraged. Okay, so this business, I came to the UK from the Philippines, originally from the Philippines, where I had a very good job, career. I was a career woman, and then I had to support my husband. He came here, and after a year, we followed my boys, my two children, and myself. We followed him here after a year, and then I had no nanny and all that, so I had to give up a career at all. Nothing. I mean, I just like work part time and all that, focus on the family. And then when I got to my 50th, almost my 50th birthday, I I suddenly realized one time that I am growing old in one of the most expensive countries in the world, and I didn't have a pension. So there was an element of mental health going on in that situation, and I said I was so I was worried what I would become a financial liability. I have a master's degree. I came to this country. I was not able to build a career. This is now the dilemma of mothers, especially immigrants. Like, you become a disrupted professional. You're not able to carry on with your life because maybe of the limitations of time or the opportunity where you migrated. And so that's what happened to me. And then it's a good thing that someone offered this business. And I looked at it and I said, this is the way to go. So why did I choose this? Because it's accelerated success. At 50 years old, immigrant in a foreign country, you're a woman, you don't have a career, you don't have a pension. What chances have you got? I mean, I said, I have nothing to lose. And that's why really, I got to work straight away. And so that's how, hopefully people who are like 50s, in their 50s, don't write yourself off. There are opportunities like this one. I mean, don't say I'm not tech savvy. I was not tech savvy then. I learned everything here in this business. So if you are in that situation, don't be depressed, don't be discouraged. There is a hope for you, and this might just be your exit strategy.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you so much. I can see your passion, and I was like, I'm trying to. Okay, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm sure you inspire someone out there. I would like to say
Hopefully.
hello, sis Sally. Can you say how you
Hello,
pronounce your name? I'm sorry, I
Sally.
brought you back. I'm sorry.
Oh
but
my
Hello.
God,
Oh,
Hey, how are you?
Thank you so much for your
Thank you
time.
for having me.
No worries. Let's
that's
share
great.
the journey here. Thank you,
Right.
Sis Mate. It was beautifully. I mean, we can surely see the patient there. I love your energy, and I'm sure someone out there, whoever about on your 50s and thinking that you're stuck, you are
Yeah.
not. You are not. There is a way
Yes.
for any
Yes.
one of us.
Right.
Yeah.
This online space is growing rapidly. It has enough for every one of us, for each and
Yeah.
every one of us who wants to leverage it and get the
Absolutely.
most benefit of it, especially with the proven system that we have,
Mm.
right? We are now over 136,000 worldwide. So don't worry about that. You have option and find it for yourself. Check it for yourself. If you feel resonate to systematic, reach out to her or any of us in here. There's no competition in here. We are here to inspire you. Okay, let's hear for Sis Sewit. Is that how you pronounce
Yeah,
your
yeah,
name? Yeah,
that's
go
it.
ahead.
It's Sewit. So
Yeah.
I'm coming
Yes.
to you. I'm coming to you live from Sydney, from Australia. Now, Mati, I have to say that your story is definitely very inspiring, and your energy is contagious. Um, and same thing, I could resonate to what you were saying because I'm a migrant myself. I've got a busy career. I'm a nurse, but I'm also on the management side. So I'm busy, 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 right? The reason my journey started on the digital marketing business side of things was because a couple of reasons. I've got young kids. I got to a point where I was doing double shifts and triple shifts, and I would leave home at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I don't come home till midnight. I used to work 7 days straight, 2 jobs, 3 jobs. It was not sustainable. You get home and your kids want to say to you, my kids are now 13 and 8, but when they were younger, they would say to me, Mom, take me out for a bicycle ride. And your standard answer becomes, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. So that was one of the primary reasons I thought I have to change what I'm doing. I have to free up my time. I have to free up my weekends was the first problem that I had to solve, right? The second thing to all this was basically the fact that I looked at my super, again, from a retirement point of view, and I thought, if I go on this, like the way I'm going right now, I'm not going to retire till I'm 70 or 80. So what are you going to do? Am I literally working like for the rest of my life? And then what? After that, God forbid, you won't even have time to do anything else or enjoy life or your family or anything else. So those were the issues that I had to solve for myself and for my young family as well. Again, like I was also a university, a master's holder and the whole shebang, but it's not sustainable. The lifestyle is just not sustainable at all. So hence I looked for potential. I looked for a system that was going to work for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's what we have now. I looked for something that was accessible, and I was looking for a business where I didn't have to worry about rent. I was looking for a business that meant that I didn't have to go looking for staff. Right. And I should also point out to you guys is because I'm a manager at work, Monday to Friday, right now in life, I look for staff every single day. Right. It's a very expensive. It's an exhausting process. So I'm like, if I go and open a coffee shop or a franchise or whatever, guess what? I'm going to be looking to cover sick leave. I had to consider all these costs and those issues. So those were the sort of things I had to think smart. And that was why I decided to venture on this thing. Absolutely. I was, it was a chance I had to take. It looked safe. I did watch a few interviews and I followed my coach's journey for a while before I joined. But, they looked like everyday people, just like you and I. They were telling us their stories. And that's what resonated to me. And that's why I jumped in when I did as well. Was it a chance? Absolutely. Was it safe? Absolutely. Is it a successful and a good result? Absolutely. I've now been doing it for 3 years. And you know what? I'm grateful that I found this business as well.
Thank you for that. I love hearing your story, Alda, and I can totally resonate, especially the children part. And we are one of the successful business owner that really inspired me. Jai Kishan Sharma. It says, "Stop working hard. Yeah, it's time to work
That's true.
smart, right? Work smarter." Because in the old days, all we knew about working, you have to work hard to earn more. You have to, if we want more, then double or triple the time. But it's the world is changing itself, right? The system is changing, so we gotta follow all this changing. And he said, "You're doing great." Yes, he did. She's doing great.
Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. One of my biggest supporters.
All right, let's hear from Japan, bro Sam Yinka. Go ahead, share who you are and your story. I would love to hear it from you.
Yeah, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. This is evening here in Japan. I live in Osaka. I'm originally from Nigeria and currently live in Osaka for a couple of years now. Before, when I came into the business, living here as a developed country, everything was great. The income, but I think maybe around 5 or 6 years ago, I realized I have a big dream, and also my financial goals are also there. Before you immediate family, you have to take care of them, and also back home. When you do all these things, you realize that no, there is no way you are reaching that target of that your financial goal. Maybe early retirement and some other stuffs like that. I love traveling. I've traveled a lot before, and I still want to do that later. So I realized since then I've started doing multiple jobs. Side hustle here and there, multiple ones. And at the end of the day, what I realized that it doesn't add up. Because by the time you come down after a year, your bill is already there for you. Like they will just tax you on every goddamn things you did, wherever you walk. Then you realize that it doesn't. Despite all my time being there, this thing doesn't. There's no way I'm going nowhere. And so I begin. I just try to look for any other means, just to what can I do? So fortunately for me, I came across an ad, and from there I just like all the sister here, I did my own research. I follow it up here and there to make sure that at least this is for real. This is a legit business. So after that, then I came in, and it was since then it's really a blessing because I'm now doing my main job and plus this business. No more any other thing. No more running around around the city or weekend. I got all the time with myself. It's only when I joined this business that I realized that. Do I even remember I have some hobbies, right? So I started
Too busy make living.
I started enjoying my hobbies, playing table tennis, enjoying with friends, so many other things that I could do this. But because weekend, I don't have Saturday before. I work on weekend and lately. So it's really a blessing when it comes to this business. Thank you for having me.
Happy to hear that. Happy to
Yeah.
hear that. At the end of the day, now is what we guarantee that we have, right? Tomorrow never promised. Yesterday is gone already. So why not start enjoying our life now,
Yeah.
right? While also preparing the great future ahead us, right? Okay, let's hear from Sis Sally Kinney from Ghana. Go ahead. We want to hear who you
Yes.
are and your story.
Hello, everyone. I hope you guys can hear me.
Mhm.
Good morning
We
from
do.
Ghana. I know it's
Yes,
evening
sir.
Hello.
at your place, but it's morning here.
Yeah. We know.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Go
Yes.
on.
Okay. So I learned about this. I am a mother. I'm a mother of two beautiful kids, one boy and one girl. I'm also an auditor by profession. I joined this business because everybody has a big why.
Mm.
We all have a reason why we joined this wonderful community. My reason is that my job requires me to travel a lot, so I travel a lot. I travel so much that sometimes I spend months without my kids, without my family, and that at the end of the day turned out to be a huge problem in my family. It turned out to be a huge problem even in my marriage and all that. So I was wondering what else could I get out there that can help me, provide the same, income, still provide the same standard, you know same living standard for my children and still be available for them. So when I saw this ad a few months ago on a friend's Facebook page, I wanted to find out more about it, but I was skeptical at the beginning, like everybody else, especially my profession doesn't allow me to venture into any fraudulent or scammy thing. So I was super, super skeptical and I wanted to find out if this thing is legitimate, is actually legitimate and is genuine. So after watching the webinar, then I realized that I'm not the only professional actually doing this business. And I realized how much this business is actually legitimate and is good. And I mean, it was something that was for me, something that I knew I could do. So I just jumped in there. I didn't think twice. I just jumped in. I paid my fee to join the community. And after joining the community, I was baffled. Like, I was baffled seeing the results people are getting and seeing all those wonderful people that are celebrating people's milestone and all that. I'm like, wow. So
Oh.
Oh no, she's gone. I was so excited listening to
That
that.
was
I have to be back soon. Well, there
Yes.
you go, folks. You hear different story. You can hear totally different wise,
Mhm.
different stories. But yet we are here in this beautiful, proven platform that really help us. So if you are out there, find yourself stuck, please don't. There is option. If you are not happy where you are, move. You're not a tree. Do something else. But you have to be ready to do something different to get the different result that you're wanting, right? So
Yeah.
maybe this beautiful platform, this beautiful community that ready to help you every step of the way is something that really helped you too, because thousands of us has made it, run the business successfully, aside from being a full-time worker, full-time employee, a professional, or even staying home mom who is really busy looking after your family and young ones. This could work too. So please check it out and make decision based on what you hear, based on what you see. There you go, sis back. What happened, sis? We were so excited to listening to you. Do you wanna go ahead?
Yeah.
Say a little bit more words, or you okay? Sis Sally? Can you hear us?
She can't hear. There's a
Yeah,
yeah,
lag.
you
you
have
can.
to add me. You have to add
No,
me
Yes,
to
you're
you
the
are.
added.
team.
You
You're
are
there.
here. You
Okay,
are.
I was still waiting. Okay, thank you.
Yes,
I
you
went
are.
off for a while. I apologize for that. The
Yeah,
network
that's
is
okay.
not stable right here. Yeah. So
Yes.
just to wrap up right now, I'm a business digital business owner, and I'm so proud. I'm so happy that I was able to come out of my comfort zone and be able to do something that will benefit not only now, but will benefit even benefit my future generation to come. Something that we can build together as a family, and that will support us financially, and that will help us come together. Trust me, the way me and my kids we have fun when taking those pictures, taking those videos, and it's just so nice. So I can encourage anybody out there that this one is genuine. It's legitimate. You want something, check this out. Yeah.
I will
Thank you
add
so
on to
much.
that. The one thing I'll probably add on is just looking at us and what the five of us that are sitting here, we're coming to you from all around the world, right? So as you can see, this is a business
Absolutely.
that can be done everywhere. We have got West Africa, we have got Japan, we have got Indonesia, Australia, UK, you name it, right? So we're from everywhere, but we have one thing in common, and that is we are looking for freedom and we are looking for quality life and not anything else. That's the one thing.
Absolutely.
The second point that I would probably like to make is if we're going to be talking about potential and what it means to be a digital business, is the second thing is the fact that if you want to know whether this is a scam or whether we are real people, then the difference is the fact that we don't ask you for your bank account details, right? Scammers do. I don't know if you guys have been scammed in the past, but I have.
I have been.
Oh my God.
It's a direct where they say to you, you know, what give us your bank account details and we will transfer you $1 million, right? So
it's actually
we don't do that.
Being skeptical is really normal. It's totally fine. It's totally normal. But what makes a big difference is that what you do about it. You know, if you really want to know whether this is legit or not, it's actually so easy. You know, it's actually so easy. You will see the difference easily. Those who are not genuine won't show up their face like this, coming live at you with really raw video like this, comes as who we are. You know, this is why we're coming live at you, showing you that this we are legit, we are real people, the business is legit. That's already a huge difference. Those who are not genuine will just hide behind someone else's account or profile. You know, if you check on each and every one of us, you will see that we are sharing real thing. We're sharing not just about the business, but also our life to show you that we are real people. We are normal, everyday people. So do your due diligence, make an educated decision for yourself, and find all the answers. That's the only thing makes the big difference, right? So, all right. So now we're gonna talk about the exciting part, the potential of this venture. You know, yes, we always said, oh, this is amazing, it works best for us. I'm enjoying, like myself, I'm really enjoying the venture because in personal level I learned so much meeting these beautiful people who I never known before, and somehow they are like-minded, somehow they just adding value to my connection and, you know, motivation and all of that. That is more than what I was imagined before. I was just thinking about, I want to do something that I can take with me, but back and forth Bali and Perth, so I don't have to get permission from my boss if I want to go home anytime I want to, because I'm Balinese. I cannot be away from my home island for too long. That's what the big lesson I learned during the pandemic. So there you go. I'm not just get what I want, but more than that, so much more, so much more. We are doing business. Of course, anybody do business want to make money, right? But in this system here, in this business, it's a lot more than that. So now I want to ask these beautiful people here if they would like to share their biggest result in the business, and also what is that potential that they sees when that made them, you know, decided, okay, this is for me, I want to do this, I know this is gonna work for me. So let's hear from Sis Mate again. So share it with us, please, sis.
Right. Okay. So I mentioned earlier that as for the potential, I mentioned earlier that there was a mental health component to my journey, and this business first and foremost gave me hope. And you know, when you have hope, it does a lot of things to you, because coming from such a dark place of being like, I would just be on the couch just worrying, and I was so paralyzed. Of course I believe in God and he will look after me, but there's this component of guilt. There's this, you know, I was feeling I'm guilty. I have so much education and I skilled I didn't use, that sort of thing. But then I was looking after my family. They're my priority, that's why. So when I got into this business, that gave me hope that I'm not going to be a financial liability. And then second, that my husband and I, we can retire in comfort. Okay. And that we would be able to do it anytime. And also that I would be able to help other people do the same. And so for me, I'm just like one milestone away from the big thing. And if you know that what that means. Yeah. And so that's why I said this is not just like a potential to me. It's reality, you know. It's doable. It's reachable. You can attain it. Anyone can attain it. If a 50-year-old immigrant woman who didn't know a lot about social media anyway, if I could do it, I mean, anyone could do it. I mean, it's not rocket science, because we have one of the best that I have seen, if not the best, training platform in the internet. Yeah, like it's like world class. But I call it a training platform for dummies, because it's so dumbed down, it's so comprehensive, but so simple. No one could give the excuse that they don't know how to do it. I mean, you play the video, you pause it, you do it. You play the video, you pause it, you do it. I mean, it can't get any easier than that. So that's one. The potential here is massive, because first, from in my own experience, there was that component of a weight taken off my shoulders. But second is the fact that it is willable. This business is willable. You can will it to the next generation. That's why Sis Selikini earlier said that, you know, they can build this as a family and it will be passed on from one generation to another. So if you are into that generational wealth building kind of thing, this is really good. And that's why my son is in the business already as well. He's in my organization, because we are, you know, one step closer to that. Yeah, so it's willable and it's global. Come on, you can reach. Like, I didn't know you from Adam before 28 minutes before this. So I mean, you can reach any market you want. I mean, I can just like go Japan. I'm gonna target Japan this month. I'm gonna bombard Japan with my ads, and some will see my ads, something like that. Yes. And so there's no geographical limitation. If you understand as a marketer, if you understand the power of being able to penetrate borders without actually going there, I mean, that is massive. So all of these things. So my biggest so far is I became a coach very early on in this business, and so I opened a second income stream from there, and then another income stream with another partner. So these are the things that are happening in my business, and I have like my organization spans 4 continents. I have in my organization a police officer. So guys, if you're saying that this is not legit, a police officer and an auditor who doesn't do this thing. So there are lawyers here, there are doctors here. So it is legit. So yeah, that's so far my biggest results.
Yeah. Thank you.
And the moolah, you know, the money. There's of course we cannot deny that. Come on. But more than that, yeah. So that's Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about having more option in life, right? So now, sis Harriet, go ahead. Want to hear from you?
I guess okay. For me, my biggest achievement doing this business is I only do my main job now. I don't actually work weekends anymore. So I actually have the pleasure of waking up on Saturday and Sunday and having breakfast with my family. So that is
Oh,
a
that's
true big achievement and a blessing for me. Again, the fact that I do have a source of income coming in is another blessing. But my biggest achievement was the fact that I have got at least a good 16-20 hours back a week. That's
yeah.
the first thing.
Oh,
The second thing I probably say is the fact that what we do, if I can sort of put it in simple English, it's like having 2-3 bank accounts, right? Which basically supports you. So that's how we'd like to put it, and that's a simple explanation of a big thing that we do. So if you look at one bank account and then you look at the second one and check out the balances, so that's always a bonus as well. So that's the other thing. Last but not least, bearing in mind that I work in an industry that's busy, it can be toxic as well, and that sort of stuff. I'm always grateful to just be sitting around with people like you and I, who are not out there to be miserable, to people who are positive minded, right?
yeah.
For me, that's also another big achievement as well. So those are the sort of things that I get up every day and I'm truly grateful for, right? The people that I have met along the journey, whether you might be in Perth or UK or Canada or Japan or wherever you may be, I have met a lot of lovely people that I wouldn't have met if I wasn't doing this business. I've improved my lifestyle, financially, mentally, and physically as well. So that's the second bonus as well. So that's what my journey has been so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I also add, sorry, personal development. That's what you're saying, isn't it? Like
Yeah, absolutely.
I was homebound for how many years? I mean, I didn't have almost zero interaction with the outside world. But with this business, I feel that I became smarter because because of all the interaction, all the things that you need to learn, and even the mind setting, isn't it? It's big in our community. You have to have the proper mindset. You have to be mentally strong. All these things were all part of the coaching and the mentoring process that we receive, and it's free. It's part of the deal, isn't it? So yeah, that's also very good.
Yeah.
I'll also add one more. Even though I have not achieved it yet, the big goal is early retirement. So I don't want to work till I'm 70, 80, 90, whatever you want to call it. Early retirement is one point I want to do. And in fact, I want to pretty much retire before my kids finish high school. So that's the plan.
Yes. All right. Let's listen from Bro Sam. What is it, the biggest result that you are, getting in the business? And also, what is that potential that you saw at the first start? Go ahead.
I saw for the first time. When you look at, someone mentioned it just before. If you want to do anything online today, just to subscribe, and I used to mention it, they will ask for your home address, they will ask for your credit cards and some other informations like that. And if you ask, they just say, no, we're not going to charge you. We just need this thing to prove that you are maybe you're not a robot or something. And the first thing when you come to this business, all they ask is email, valid email address and your name. So I told some guys, so go and open a new email address. If you doubt, so the legitimacy, you see, it's legit. And nobody is asking you. It's just step by step. When you before you come in, the company throw you a webinar. They want to tell you the business models. So all this thing impresses me. Like, no, I'm gonna try, and when I finish, I know I'm good. Second one is the fact that I'm no longer working those long hours, no multiple jobs. Okay, And I can say financially, I'm even in a better place, better than then. Okay. Like working, you don't have time for your family, you don't have time for yourself, no hobbies, nothing. So those days are gone. I'm now with my main job, which is an assistant language teacher, and also and that's what I'm doing with this business. And another thing is with this business, many of us, we are just like kind of a private person. We don't want to go behind the camera. We are just hiding our potentials, right? We don't know we are good at some things. So this business really just bring that all out, because I will just be like, oh, I'm a private person. I cannot go behind the camera. I cannot do this. I can do not do that. But we are here now doing the same thing. Like, oh, so you can do it even better. So it brings out that, self growth, self development, and lastly is the fact that this business is not just, I'm not working for anyone. It's not like I've already, if I have a main job and all what I was doing before is just building other people's futures, building people's empire. So right now, I'm building my own empire, and I have all what it takes. I'm not into a trading business whereby I give someone money to trade on my behalf. I don't know how they are doing it. So forever, I will still be doing the same thing, like asking them. But right now, they put me through into the system. Nobody pays me. I don't pay. I don't, nobody, I'm just I'm my own boss. So that fact, like forever and forever, and I keep on getting better in this business. The system is there, and we keep on learning something. Imagine me from zero, maybe basic knowledge of computer skill, and I can call myself now maybe a tech savvy because I know all what it takes to do many things, and it's all from this business. So it is just like I mentioned before, Cadet. The fact that like a package. You come in here, it's not like if I'm doing other things today, I'm making money, that would be just about money, right? But look at what I've learned. This is just a new me, and at the same time, I know that it's just a matter of time because I'm building my own future gradually, and I'm just really pleased with that because I'm
Yeah.
no longer
Yeah.
building other people's future.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much. So, yeah, we've been mentioning personal growth. We've been mentioning about the bank account, the income stream. We're talking about the early retirement and all of that. For me, I might want to share the biggest result for me is that the fact that I'm home now for almost a year and I don't have to worry about finding a job in here is a
Yes.
huge thing. It's last year when my mom was really ill. If I'm still working for someone else, I'll be like having another headache. What if when I'm back home I don't have a job to do? What if this, what if that? But I'm forever grateful that I'm able to just quit my job in Australia and just decided to come home for my mom's. And the fact that I can reach global from my little village here in Bali, it's a huge thing. And the fact that I can make 4 digits in just one day in Australian dollar while I'm here in Bali, it's another bonus. For almost 20 years, I'm working in many different industries, none of it giving me the potential of making 4 figures in just one day, in just one deal, which is awesome. And I'm looking forward to help more beautiful people, beautiful soul out there to have this in their life, to see that there is something huge like this that you can get paid for what you're worth. I always tell myself, if I can survive, if I can present my very best working for someone else's company, someone else's dream for almost 20 years, I'm being so disciplined, I'm consistent, I can surely put that effort into my own business that I call it my
That's
own, but
true.
for my children too. So you can too, whoever you are out there, if you see these videos, if you see these live talks, it's not coincidence. It's a sign for you. So do check it out, see it for yourself, make an educated decision. Maybe this is for you too. We never know, right? So check it for yourself. And if you find value in this video, go ahead, share it to others. If not yourself, maybe others need to see this, right? Now let's hear from Sis Selekini. I know you are new in the business, but I would love to hear from your side, what is your biggest result so far, and what is that potential that you see in this venture? Thank you, sis. Go ahead.
Okay. My biggest achievement so far is a personal growth. Being able to go out, like to go online. Me, I was scared of online before. Like, I'm someone who I wouldn't go online. If you look at my Facebook page, proud to this business, there is absolutely nothing on it. But through this business, I was able to go online. I was able to come and talk to people. And I developed that genuine love for people also to discover something that can set them free financially. So I developed that genuine care for people, especially on LinkedIn. When I see someone being laid off, when I see someone going through joblessness and they send message out there, I feel so much empathy for them, and I'm like, there is a way for you. You don't have to struggle out there looking for a job. There is a way, and that is even better than being an employee. So personal confidence out there, that's something aside the financial blessing, and most importantly, the time flexibility that he gives me, the time flexibility to be able to be available for my kids, to be present for them, has just been amazing. So me, I thank God the day really I paid attention to this business and also watched the webinar. Really, it has been a life changer for us.
Yeah,
So, I mean, that is it. So much
yeah.
to say, but my network is not really good. So, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
been on and off.
Much.
Thank
You
you.
know,
Glad you mentioned the
Yeah.
webinar. Some call it webinar or workshop. That this is the first step for you to learn how you can start and build your very own digital business. We are going live in less than 24 hours. It's actually, yeah, less than 24 hours. We're going live again. We have workshop live. So if you want to check this out, reach out to us for the personal link. We will give you the personal access to access this live. Or if you are not able to attend it live, replay available at any time, and you can watch it right away after you give us your email address and all of that. How to get the personal link? Reach out to any of us, and we will put our website in the comment section later on so that you can, someone who's shy, you can just go to the link, put your name and email address there, and just watch
that's
it by
true.
yourself and decide it by yourself. No need to talk to me, no need to talk to any one of us. It's also fine. Only reach out to us if you have any question. That's also fine. So again, we are not saying it's gonna be super easy, but what we're saying here is that it's so much easier with a proven system. If you want to be successful, if you want to achieve something huge, we have to take out the easy part from our vocabulary, right? But with the proven system, with all the tools and training provided for you without worrying about monthly fee, is huge. If you want to look at on search on Google now, how much it will cost you for a mentoring and coaching, while in this system unlimited mentoring and coaching there provided for you. So we help you to start and build your successful business online, and we will be there to guide you every step of the way. So check it out, check
Yeah.
it for yourself. We are here to inspire you, not to force you, because this is going to be your very own venture. We need and we want to work with someone who are ready to commit, not just interested, and then when something happen, not interesting anymore, then just walk away. No, this is a lifetime business, a legit business that need consistent effort, discipline, and all of that. And but we will holding hands, we will hold each other, lifting at each other to reach the goal. All right. Any last word, ladies, before we wrap this out?
I would just
All
like to say it's very important before you get into any venture, especially online, that you do your due diligence. And so this webinar is that. That's the first step. Now, we also have not only live, but on-demand replay. The moment you put in your name and your email in any website, you are going to get an instant replay of the most recent webinar. So you don't need to wait. And it's also very important for you to check out. That's why there would be the link to the Facebook profile or the Facebook page of whoever you're signing up with. You reach out to them, friend request them, or follow that page, because you want to see if they're really real. If they're, Sister Selikini earlier mentioned that she's taking videos and photos with her children. We put our families across our pages and our profile because we are real people. We don't have anything to hide. So once you get into a website, you put your name and your email, you also go and reach out to whoever owns that website, so that you can have a personal connection with the person that you're going to work with later on. So do your due diligence. Don't just say no without finding out what you are saying no to. You don't know what you are saying no to yet. It's like answering a question that is not there. They haven't even asked you a question. You're saying no already. So, okay, I encourage each one of you, go check out this business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. That's it. We have to wrap this out, and we keep the other information on the other side and the other episodes. So if you want to know more, simply send us a message. All right. Have a blessed evening from my side. Have a good morning. Have a wonderful afternoon wherever you're watching from. Good people.
Thank you.
I'll see you in the next episode.
Thank
Bye for
you.
now. Thank you.
See
all.
you. See you guys.